Hey guys, I haven't made a video in a while and I wanted to take a walk. I've been through a lot this past, what was my last video? Like 3 years ago, 4 years ago? I think it was in 2014. Wow. Probably my last video was around the time I graduated, because I know I talked about college in one video. I just wanted to vent and tell everyone who cares what I've been through this past 3-4 years. Soon after I graduated, I had the worst breakup I've ever been through. It was really hard to go through, because it was the first guy I had a real relationship with, but got through it. Then I kind of jumped into another relationship, which was not a good choice whatsoever. That was a very toxic relationship. That relationship lasted about 2 years. I lost a lot of friends because pretty much every time I would hang out with people, he would yell at me for it. I would hang out with my best friend, who I've made videos with. He would pretty much yell at me and cuss me out and say that I'm wasting time that I could be spending with him. I couldn't vent to anyone about him without him cussing me out. He was just a very controlling person. He was a very manipulative person. I'm going to this playground right now. Going through a mentally abusive relationship is really hard, and it really fucks with you, really badly. And it sucks. It's been over a year now that me and the dude broke up, and he is in another relationship while I am sitting here still trying to get over the fact that he was so toxic. He didn't understand the fact that he was controlling and he was manipulative, and he just never understood that. And that, I think, was the hardest part. He made me feel bad for wanting to leave him. He would be like, oh, we've worked so hard and now you're just gonna leave me after 2 years. You should have just never been with me in the first place, and you wasted 2 years of my life, and yada yada yada. I mean, I did really care about him. I always will. I'll always have a piece of my heart for him because I dated him for 2 years. If someone is out there watching this and they're going through a manipulative relationship and a controlling relationship, an abusive relationship, please get out of it. No matter what, please be strong enough to get out of it as soon as possible, because it really fucks you up and it makes you afraid of anything that could be remotely serious with anyone. It makes you not trust any person in the world because you feel like they're just gonna be one way when you meet them and then be a totally different version of themselves within those 6 months of dating them. And let's not forget this, he also got me into drugs. So I need a camera because I have no space in my phone to be doing these videos. I'm having to make 10 different videos because of freaking space, and I have to delete pictures and delete stuff and apps and shit, and oh god, I need a camera. I want a nice camera, but the nicest camera I saw, it was it's really nice, but it's almost $2,000. So I don't really want to get a camera that's more expensive than my first car. I'll probably just get a nice camera, good enough quality, and start making more videos because I miss making videos. I miss being able to vent even though no one watches me, no one really gives a shit. I just like venting and talking. But yeah, basically that was my life. I went through a really toxic relationship. I went through drug abuse because of that toxic relationship. It's my fault. I did the drugs. I could have said no. But when the person you love is doing drugs, it's like, why the fuck not, right? I definitely regret the drug use the most because that's kind of a monkey on my back that I'm never gonna be able to fully get over, I think. It's always gonna be there. I would pay so much money to go 3 years back in time before I met my ex and just do it all over again and do it fucking smarter and better and just not stupidly and not be dumb. But it's not how life works, unfortunately.
Hey guys, it's the next day. I just wanted to wrap up this video because it's pretty long about just pretty much nothing. I didn't go into much depth about my ex-boyfriend because it's the internet and he could possibly see it one day and that would just be bad. But I also do want to say that he wasn't all bad all the time. It was just like half the time to most of the time. He was up and down a lot of the time. We had quite a good bit of good times too. Like, he would cook for me sometimes. He would take me up on mountains and let me see the view. We had good times too. And I don't want to make him seem like this terrible, evil person that destroyed my life. He was a really good person at heart. He really was. I still do care about him. I will always care about him. I would never want anything bad to happen to him. He was a big part of my life for 2 years. And you can't just, forget about that. But yeah, guys, that is it. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you. I know that was tough. I love you guys. Whoever is watching this, probably no one. It's okay because I was probably too honest in this video. I'll be back with a better camera. Hopefully. I need to buy one really, really soon because my phone and webcam are not working out. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Whoever made it to the end of this video, thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.